Hi, good afternoon. It's 12:27. So I am going live right now. I've moved my laptop so it's slightly different, maybe more flattering angle today, but I'm not actually sure it's very flattering. Maybe it's just me. So let me press that. So I'm just going to get Alexa play Goal by Justin Fletcher.
Seven songs by Justin Fletcher.
No,
on Amazon Music.
no. Hold. Stop, Alexa. Stop, Alexa. Oh, this is hilarious. Not Justin Fletcher. Not that Justin Fletcher. Hilarious. Alexa, stop. Play Goal by Justin Fletcher. Oh, gosh, I really shouldn't be doing this live, should I? Alexa, play Goal by Justin Fletcher.
I can't find Go by Justin Fletcher in your music library.
No, that's because it's called Goal. Alexa, play Goal by Justin Fletcher.
Shuffling songs by Justin Fletcher
Oh,
on Amazon Music.
maybe it's not.
Okay, everyone.
Okay.
It's time for heads, shoulders,
No, it's not.
knees,
No, it's
and
not.
toes.
Sorry.
You all know this one.
We just
So get ready to
head,
sing and
shoulders,
dance
knees and
with
toes.
me.
No.
Ready?
Alexa, stop. Hilarious, guys. So sorry, that didn't go to plan. Right. So the theme for today, the action, it's just going to be one of them days, guys, is take a step towards one goal of your life goals, however small. So the idea with my planning was that I asked Alexa to play a song around goals. And I found one. But Justin Fletcher, if any of you know, is the children's presenter who does. That's not the same Justin Fletcher. So hard to find a song around gold. So that's really crushed and burnt. So great start today. Please stay with me. So take a step towards one of your life goals, however small. So my life goal right now is perhaps to get on better with Alexa, to understand how I play the songs. So when I was talking to Alexa earlier, I just said, please, Alexa. Oh, Alexa, please. And she said, oh, you are so polite. Just let me know what you want. So, Alexa, play song about goals. We'll do it again.
Here's a playlist you might like. Girl Squad on Amazon Music.
Girl. No, Alexa. Alexa, stop. We just can't get gold and girl. Stop, Alexa, stop. Hilarious. And by the way, don't tell my daughter because I've unplugged it
I'm
from my
not
bed.
quite sure how to help you.
You can't help me, Alexa. Thank you. Goodbye. So I've taken Alexa from my daughter's bedroom, and I wasn't supposed to do that. So, but when she comes back, it'll be plugged in. It'll be fine. She'll never know. So the theme today is around setting a goal. So look what I've got: a football, albeit a bit dirty. And I was going to start off by thinking, we think of a goal initially, and you have that whole analogy of a ball going into a goal. Now, I'm not a striker, I'm not a footballer in any way, shape, or form. But if you think about the ball and the goal, if you're standing a metre in front of it and there's no goalie, chances are you're going to get in the ball in the back of the net. Equally, you might have a goal that's further away from you and you're running up to it as you do in your football, just like that. And you've got defenders in front of you and you've got a goalie in front of you. What are the chances of that goal getting in? Depends on how skilled you are at your football, okay? So, Christian Ronaldo, I think, is a goal scorer, isn't he? And I'm a Villa fan, so Jack Grealish, although he's not been scoring too many goals. Moving on. So if they're faced with defenders and a goal, they hopefully, depending on how they are, they will shoot and they will score. But for me, not being a footballer and no ball skills whatsoever, I'm just going to throw that back outside now because it's got grass on. It makes me sneeze. So it's gone outside. But the goals I'm trying to get to say to you is, goals, no matter how big or how small, we set them, and that is what I'm going to do with you today. Have a little think about it. So, in old true style of Gemma, I've done my research, believe it or not, on this. So, take a step towards one of your life goals. So I've had a little think about life goals. Why do we set goals? Apparently, we choose a goal really to increase your own happiness or that of others. So it could be a professional goal within your work environment. It could be a goal within your school. in college. Obviously, a goal to achieve your course could be one. A goal just to get up on time and get into college when we can get into college, obviously, was very much a goal for some of them. Just to get in on that day was really tricky. So, in terms of choosing a goal to increase your own happiness or that of others, I obviously had a little think about this. Now, I can't say it's easy because it's not, and it's a bit vague, isn't it, or not? So, one of my goals on the heavy whiteboard, can you see that? So, choose your own goal. So, one of them for me is to be healthier, physically healthier, because I think mentally I'm pretty healthy, although some may disagree. Physically healthier. So, how can I do that? In terms of setting a goal, it's huge. So, healthier physically right now in this current COVID-19 situation. I can't go to a gym or, just not a table, sorry. Can't go to the gym or go for a swim. But what I can do is start walking. So, I am trying to walk daily, albeit every other day. So, that's a little goal. So, it's however small. So, I'm not saying I want to be a triathlete or triathlon competitor. I am just actually trying to get my health physically a bit better. So by increasing walking, maybe walk a bit faster, maybe run up the stairs, but just be careful. Don't run down the stairs, that's dangerous. So that's a little goal for me. I want you to have a little think about what your goals are right now. And there may be different goals to when before the situation. But equally, this COVID-19 doesn't have to stop our goals. It might just pause our little goals right now. But for me, physically healthier, this situation has given me more time to maybe go out. I have a bike, but I haven't used it for a little while. But it's out there ready. I did move it from one position to another to make it nearer to the gate. So that's a goal. There's a little bit of a barrier to that because I need to pump the tyres up and I haven't got a pumper. That's a technical term. So I need to sort that out. So that's a little goal, just a little barrier. Another goal for right now in this situation is a tidier house. So I've got more time to tidy. I can't have an excuse of, I'm working 5 days a week, so I'll leave that till the weekend. I am here. I am still working, obviously, as you well know. But, the pile of ironings that you can't see, I've got to do that. So that's a little goal for me. I'm not going to set too much of a target. I'm not going to say, going to be doing it by 1 o'clock today because it's not happening. My little goal will be just to have it done maybe by the end of today. I need to set a little goal and sort myself out. There's so many goals that we could all have, whether it's little or big. But top tips, guys, for setting goals are be specific. So specific, it's a little bit, if it's vague, like healthier, getting healthier, that's quite specific. But then you have to make it know why you want to. Know why you want to get healthier. So just because of my age of 45, and also just perhaps carrying a little bit more weight than I may want to right now. Why I want to is to feel better in myself and not to get so out of breath when I go up the stairs or when I do my TikToks with my daughter and I'm like, Emmy, we're going to have to break because I can't breathe. So I know myself that I want to do it. So the why bit is why for me. I want to get healthier for me and obviously be able to be healthier for my children. Will do, not won't do. So what I will do is start upping my walking, maybe have a little jog. But but I'm not saying, you can't say I won't do. I mean, I can say I won't do, so I'm not going to do a marathon right now, but I have done it back in 2004, by the way. But what I will do is make a positive, conscious decision to get my trainers on. Now, for me, it's probably better off in the morning because after I've been doing my daily work, I'm like, I've got a cup of tea now. I'm a bit tired. I don't want to be walking that time. So I think the better time of day for me is in the morning. So growth goals. Oh, that's a bit. Growth goals. Hold on. So growth goals will be in terms. Oh God, I'm going to drop it. Growth goals are really how we're going to grow. What's it going to make me the better person? Well, I might lose a dress size. I might be able to breathe a bit better. I'm quoting my little book here because this is what I talked about the other day, 10 Keys to Happiness. And I got that little bit about growth goals from there. So just bear with because I'm looking at what they mean by growth goals because I didn't obviously directly write that myself, but I wanted a little bit more of, well, what does that mean? What does growth goal mean? And of course, it's not there. Just bear with, I might put some music on, but I'm not because Alexa scared me. So, here we are, darlings. Here we are. Find out about your life goals. Okay, bear with, I'm back. Growth goals, not being seen to be too good. So you've kind of got to set a realistic goal, haven't you? In terms of setting a goal that emphasises getting better rather than being the best. So I am not going to be the best walker in the world, but I'm going to get better at walking. So it's not being setting unachievable goals. That's what we mean by growth. I knew I'd get there in the end. So goals that are linked to being seen to be good can be motivating, but may mean our self-worth is um, struggling. Because if I strive to be, I'm going to run a marathon by next Wednesday, that's not achievable, is it? And I'll be like, oh, I feel a bit of a failure because I've not managed it. It's got to be realistic, guys. So running marathons in a week's time is not happening. But equally, walking a mile, 2 miles, or 3 miles even by next Wednesday, that's achievable. So that's a realistic growth, okay? And then the bottom one says, write down and share your goals. Excuse me. So obviously I've written down 2 goals right now, and if you're more likely to achieve them. And in terms of sharing it with someone you trust is what it says. I've kind of shared it with you guys because I do trust you. And when we do meet back up in September, I want you to say to me, how's your walking going, Gemma? Oh, Gemma, you look a lot healthier. Drop to dress size. But it's got to be realistic. And in this current situation, I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. So also whilst I was researching, guys, I stumbled across this. It's linked to goals. Bear with. Oh, bear with. So this is called "Are You Living a Full Life?" And the reason I did this is because off the back of this, it gave me a focus on my goals. So if you're struggling to meet different needs, it's a time to reflect and see if you're living your life to the fullest. Well, obviously, we can't live it to the full. We're within constraints of COVID right now, aren't we? But if I can offer you any advice, it is lifehack.org. And what you can do is carry out, we did this the other week on another one, carry out an online assessment, and it is very good. It is very thorough. So look, there you go, I have my personalised life potential analysis for Gemma. So that's me. So it is 26 pages long, and literally it's amazing. So what happens is they ask you a series of questions that you have to answer truthfully. And I have them here. So bear with, I'm going to read through them. So if you're worrying about doing it, it says it only takes 5 minutes of your life, so don't worry about it. So question 1. During hard times, I find it difficult to find a positive meaning and push on. Okay? So you either strongly disagree with that statement or you strongly agree with that statement. So I actually strongly disagree because during hard times, I find it difficult to find positive meaning and push on. I have to have a positive meaning and push on. That's why I'm here with you. So I kind of put that as a no, I don't agree with that statement. So I strongly disagree. Any ideas or challenges that shake your beliefs that I ignore and move past? So I'm not going to go into what I said. It asks you about budgeting. Do you do budgeting every month? I always try and see good in people and offer them support as best I can. Now, hopefully, with the job I do, that was up there. So I strongly agree with that because I always try to see the good in people. So I have full confidence in my ability to achieve the goals and dreams. I mean, it's not like strongly agree to that because there's always a little bit of a wobble. So I put myself as a 3 for that. So just reading up a few more. I pay attention to my body so I know when there's something wrong. I mean, I'm aware of my body and I'm aware of how it is at the moment. But I probably do know if there's something wrong, if I've got a headache or a bad foot. I have someone that I confide in about any of my issues. So basically, these questions are tapping in to find out like yourself, your inner self, and what support network you've got. It asks about hobbies that you do regularly. Do you do them? I spend a lot of time working these days rather than play. So that can kind of be, depends on what age you are as to how your outcome of the question. But I would strongly advise, or at some point when we get back to college, as I said, I'll be running these workshops twice a week. So this might be something that we do if you do it on a one-to-one, because that taps in to you. I am not embarrassed to share my self-assessment. So it covers physical health, it covers family and relationship fulfillment, it covers work and career prosperity, it covers wealth and money satisfaction, and spiritual wellness and mental strength. So those that know me, my work and career prosperity well-being is 87% because I love what I do, and that has come out in the assessment very clearly at 87%. Family and relationships fulfillment is 85%. I have a great network of family. I have an awesome network of friends. Give a shout out to Joy, my best friend, because she does watch this. And she said my backdrop made me look like a weather girl. So going off tangent, it's sunny out there. I'm not sure, about 17 degrees maybe. Make sure you put some cream on. Spiritual wellness is 80%. I think my spiritual wellness has grown within this COVID-19 situation, and probably grown since the new year, since I returned to Hinckley campus. I became very mindful of the current situation that we're in personally and professionally. So I've started reading a lot more, doing little mindful activities. So my spiritual wellness is 80%, so I'm quite pleased with that. Mental strength to put 76%. So, you know, there's always room for improvement. There's always the strength. I wouldn't want any of these to be 100% because then I don't think you've answered it truthfully. You've got to answer the questions truthfully. So mental strength is 76%. So I think I'd probably agree with that. It's way over half, but it's not at the top. So it wobbles, as we all do. That's like a wave, isn't it, more than a wobble? Physical strength, 40%. Wow. There's no surprise there. Physical health. Oh, physical health, not strength. Physical health is 40% because I acknowledge that I don't do as much exercise as I should and probably could for my age and all the rest of it. So this bottom one, I don't talk about it very much, but wealth and money satisfaction is 11%. So yes, we all have little blips, we all have little debts. So the money satisfaction and wealth is not up there, but equally it is not everything. For me, that's nothing new. But the fact that my work and my family are up there as the top percentages, I am really happy. And then it does like a little graph or whatever you call it, is a technical term for this. So then when I'm struggling to sleep, okay, it breaks down what my scores mean in all of the areas. So it's just awesome. It's really, really awesome. So personally for me, I have loved carrying that out yesterday, and that's like bedtime reading. But I will definitely, if you want to give it a look, as I say, or I can send you the website, lifehack.org. Maybe it's .uk. I need to look at that, guys, because I can't give you the wrong information. But yes, I've tapped in. That's another site. That's another site that I am now subscribed to. I'm just looking at it, guys, from what I sent to my friends, because bear with, talk amongst yourselves 1 minute. Lifehack.org is what I'm looking for on my photos. Oh dear, how much? Aha! It is www.lifehack.org. Yeah, it just says .org. There's no UK at the end of it. So I did, yeah. So that's the founder of it on there, and I've got his app now. And it talks about struggling to balance your life and trading off what. So start the assessment today if you want to. Equally, there are other, I'm sure, websites out there that do equally good assessments. But this was like, yeah, you haven't got to wait 30 days for the report to come through. You haven't got to sign up and pay £50 million to get your report. It was free. So it's a free report, provided you've got your printer to print off the report, because I can't read on the screen. I need to see paper. So I've got this paper report to read, and it will take, I think from that report, I will then be able to be more specific about my goals. So in terms of goals around my wealth, I want to win the lottery. That is a goal. But is it realistic? I'm one in, I don't know, 14 million people or whatever, I don't know. But that's not a realistic goal, darling. But you know, and I'm not saying to do it either because it's gambling in a way, sorry. But I am over the age. It's just now and again, it's that hope, isn't it? Or maybe this time it could be me, or I could just want to look at it. But it's just hilarious. So, taking a step towards one of your life goals, however small, I want to know, those who watch, those who, after last show on Monday. Show, it's not a show. What do you call it? On Monday, I had one of my students email me to carry out the reflective questionnaire. So that's awesome. And there's no pressure. I don't need to see your replies or what it said. If it just helps you take a little moment to reflect, then great. One of my other students sent me some more quotes that they love too, which was awesome because I love quotes. I can never remember them to quote them, but I do love them. And that was great that she sent me some of her favourite quotes. So I really, 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 I said it 3 times, love to hear back from you. So if any of you want to take that "Are you living a full life?" survey, then by all means do. Obviously, if you're 16, 17, 18, 25, 45, 12, it may be if you're 12, you're not necessarily going to be benefited from this right now because you're not in control of money and wealth and you won't have any debt. Hopefully not. So it's kind of streamed at various age groups, isn't it? But obviously, ultimately, my students, 16 to 18-year-olds. Are you living a full life? Becoming mentally stronger? It's just hilarious. So what am I on? 21 minutes now. I don't feel like I've got loads to do today, but I have talked. So 3 keys. Take a step towards one goal of your life goals, however small. I want to know. Email me or inbox me. Tell me what one of your life goals is and have a little think about it. It might be that you can't actually work out your life goals or fulfill your life goals now because we're in lockdown. But think of maybe one that you can fulfill whilst we're in lockdown, just a little one. It could be that you get up earlier, go to sleep earlier. It could be that you switch the Wi-Fi or phone off. But it has to be realistic because that goal would not be happening with my 2 children. It would be an NO, a big fat no. I'd love to say I'm going to play Alexa out with. Shall I try it one more time just to end it? See what she says. Alexa, play goals.
Goals, motivational speech, 5 Serious Motivation, on Amazon Music.
Let's listen, just stare.
Most people don't ever achieve what they want. It's not because they aren't capable. It's not because they lack opportunity. It's not because of the circumstances and events that arrive in their life. Most often, it is because most people never define what they want in life. Most people don't know what they want, and it is impossible to find something when you don't know what you're looking for. In a recent study, it was found that
Thanks, Alexa. Please be quiet. Please be quiet. Alexa, be quiet. Thank you. Wow. I mean, that's come from an American motivational speaker, and I felt like it was a little bit of a TikTok that I should be using the voiceover for it. But, well, take that, what you will. So, I love this with Alexa. Let me just do this. This makes me feel good. Alexa, I love you. Thanks for saying I love you. Why am I holding up to my ear? I can hear it. Can you hear it? Alexa's going to be there for me. She's telling me. Yeah. Yay. Thank you, Alexa. Thank you, Alexa. Alexa, thank you.
You're welcome.
I love her. I love her. So, guys, thanks for bearing with me. But if you didn't know that Alexa does that, I very often do that. Or I'll walk into a children's bedroom and go, Alexa, I love you. And then they're like, Mom, because they're in the middle of a game or in the middle of a FaceTime. It's not appropriate, Mother. But at least Alexa loves me. So just stay strong, guys. We will get through this. So just remember the old keep calm, stay wise, and be kind. Please do give me feedback or any suggestions that you want me to do, anything. I'll be streaming again Friday, which is actually a bank holiday, and it's BE day. So I may be slightly dressed differently because we are having a close have been road, not close as in close. We're closing our clothes off for the Eid Day celebrations, guys. So, God, what is happening to me today? So, thanks for bearing with me. Those that have bear with, and please do keep in touch with me. And I hope you're doing okay. I really do. But there is some little lights coming at the end of the tunnel. It will happen. So stay safe. Love you. See you Friday. Toodaloo. Oh, I'm just pressing the screen with my finger and it's not even acknowledged. Sorry, guys. What a day. Bye.